Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me here today as we get to talk about one of my favorite subjects, comic books. My name is Jose. I love comic books. I love talking about them. I love sharing them with you. Feel free to follow me on social media if you would like. Links are in the description below. I've also posted a link to the Turtle site. You can look at plot synopsis and character bios. So we're going to look at a very special issue. This is part of my Inktober series where I'm trying to do a black and white issue each day. This is special in the sense that it is the very last, the final, the completely done issue in which Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman will work together on the Turtles. They, I believe, have now worked on an issue recently. But prior to that, this was it. This is the last time these two got together, and that's after a big break. I have on the Inktober series, I had the Return to New York. That was the last time prior to this. So Eastman and Laird basically come to an end as a artistic partnership. This is part one of 13. We're only covering one issue. We're only covering this one. So, um, yeah. So it's a bit of a sadness here. So, there is a lot of screen tones, a lot of zip tones, a lot of duotones, a lot of tones. Actually, probably not much screen tones, but boy, is there zipatone and duotone all over. So, here we go. We see Splinter. We see New York. I mean, it's a silent issue. I'm basically talking because otherwise, how am I going to fill up the air? So we're looking in this panel here, and then we look up over here. So looks like he is going to put a bomb or plant a bomb. Man, this is just beautiful. It's not all it can all be done digitally, so all digitally now. So, what this was, ziptones and duotones, was a paper that used a chemical with a brush, and one chemical got you these lines, and the other chemical got you the other lines. So to make things darker, you use the second chemical. It almost looks like a painted effect because that essentially was done with a brush. And when I saw this, I was like, "Oh, I gotta share." So I have this entire series. I think I missed a few issues, but I have the trade collection that includes all these. These have also been released in color, but it was all done originally in black and white. Isn't that pretty? That is. And the Turtles, there was some kind of falling out. Kevin Eastman basically walked out. They did a contract, give him out to Peter Laird. Laird then sold it to Nickelodeon, who is a property of CBS or Paramount or whatever. So they no longer own the Turtles. Turtles is all, um, it's one of those things you give up. You work so hard, but I think toward the end it just wasn't what either of them really wanted. Um, Todd doesn't have a problem. He just gives people like you take over, and but he still owns it. Man, I love Kevin Eastman. He has such a very unique style that I can recognize his art style from anywhere. And this is also the last Turtles issue we'll be looking at. Um, I just don't have too many black and white issues, but I'm gonna try to come up with something else. We're about halfway through our Inktober series, so I think I skipped a day. That's all right, cause these Inktober videos don't get too much playtime. So, man, did they put a ton of duotone? Well, did he? It's Kevin Eastman, and I believe this is the final page. No, there's. I think it ends the way it started. So from the TV here, this is so well done. Tick 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 tick. That is so cool here. That is so neat. And thus, this is the end. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 50, silent issue, the last collaboration between Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, at least the last collaboration artistically. So, anyway, like and subscribe. I do thank you so much for listening. Goodbye.